Welcome back to Point 16, a micro farm. Today we're going to head outside and work with a certain plant that most people don't even know grows in their yard, especially in residential areas that have been landscaped. Most of us actually have juniper very close by, if not in our own yards. And something you can do with that is to make your own smudge stick or incense. You don't necessarily have to get spiritual, but it is a way to clear out the air and get a fresher scent inside your home if you want something natural that isn't manufactured or doesn't contain any chemicals. When it comes to string, I like to get a piece that's about as long as one hand to my other elbow. I like to use hemp because it's dry, it's not waxed, it's not going to stay burning for too long. But you can use any color or craft string that you might have around. I actually suggest using gloves for this process, as some portions of the plant can be very spiky and sharp. The section closest to the shrub will have the new shoots that are the sharpest, and when you trim it, you want to get some of the pieces that are farther away from those so it doesn't hurt your hands. I didn't use gloves, but that's on me. You really don't need pieces that are very long, about a hand length, maybe a little more. It depends how much you want to burn, but it also comes down to how much you have available to trim. Depending on the width of the size bundle you want, get about 5 or 7 pieces and bundle them one by one together, trying to cover mostly the stems just to keep it neat. Once they're bundled together, I like to even out the ends and go for the halfway mark as a loop so that the knot comes together when I'm done bundling them at the same lengths. Wrap them together pretty tightly and start down where you cut the stems, and then start to crisscross back and forth either side, going a little bit farther down the bundle each time. What you want to do is pull it pretty tight, because what happens is when these plants dry, while it isn't going to turn into crispy leaves, it is going to get a little bit smaller than when it started, so you don't want your string to come off or any of the pieces to come out or to get loose. That's just going to become a problem when you start to burn it and use it. Once you get to the end, make sure you're pulling it really tight. And an easier way to do it is to secure it against a surface like a table. You're just going to want to tie it off 2 or 3 times. I did 2 because I guess I trust myself. This is also the end that's going to burn first, so be sure you're going to get to this part first, and you might have to wrap it around itself again. As the bundle dries, the string will start to form into the plants and stay stuck there much easier than if you just cut one point and watched it unravel right as it was fresh. And there you have it, your very own homemade smudge stick. To neaten it up, you can put little pieces back under the strings because we are working with something that isn't necessarily uniform, like leaves of the same length. And it's as easy as that. These make perfect little gifts, handmade, homemade items for gift baskets, neighbors, and friends. Juniper is actually surprisingly sweet smelling, especially when cut and burned in this way. There's a lot of different parts of the yard that you can end up using. You don't want to burn anything too close to pets though. While you landscape, you can think of other ways to use exactly what's already in your yard. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this little video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Come back for more.